The man you see before you is Chef Geno Cordova. He's a chef, culinary trained, 40 years, worked for the Marriott Corporation, now is with Trail Drive Management over at Dickey's Arena. Nate Bargatze's coming over there, Luke Bryan's coming, Mumford & Son. Everybody plays Dickey's Arena. If you're staying in one of the suites or one of the loge boxes over there, and don't we all, pretty much? He's the man that caters that and puts all that together. That's how good he is. I love that kind of stuff, and he's the best that there is out there. Chef is going to be preparing, he said 6 alarm chili. Maybe we can talk him into 7 or 8 alarms. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but he's also got some cheek and short rib brisket tostadas that he's doing. He brings the heat. He puts the zest in ZestFest, and you're going to enjoy this presentation. Would you please welcome Chef Geno Cordova.
How we doing today? How we doing today? Is this on? All right, you guys are ready for some seriousness? So the first thing we're going to talk about is the Reaper Espresso. This is a glaze. It started off with 2.5 gallons of espresso and reduced it down to 1 quart. It has Carolina Reaper, Scotch bonnet inside of there, and it will light you up. Along with this, we have the cheek meat, shredded beef, and on top of the short rib. Takes that about 6.5 hours to slow and low. Then we take it and we take the natural juices and we put it off to the side. We shred it up real fine by hand. We pull it back out and then we add the natural juices to it and let it sit for 2 days. Come back and pull it out. We're going to put it on a fried tostada, which was made fresh today. And then we have a pickled onion and a pickled pineapple glazed. And then that's going to go on top of that with the Reaper and sour cream. So the build is pretty simple. Toasted tostada, a little bit of salt on top of that. Roughly about 3 ounces of your brisket right in the center. We do a little chili oil. The chili oil we make in-house. You want to be careful with this because it will light you up. Just a little drop will do you. Then we put the pickled onions on. Pickled onions are made with vinegar, red wine vinegar, sugar, and we boil these at a high intensity for about 20 minutes, and we pull it off and let it sit overnight, and that's how you get that beautiful, beautiful color. We top this off with just a little bit of the grilled pineapple, sour cream. Kind of helps if you take the plastic off, doesn't it? I got some chili for the kids over there if they want some that's not so hot, okay? Set it off to the side, we won't light them up too much. Little dab, sour cream on top. And I'm looking for my micros. There we go, pretties. And then the Reaper is inside of this already, so that's our build. This is our tostada that we're showing today. And you guys will be able to try that out today, okay? The other one we're doing is a little bit more complex. This is the 6 alarm chili. And this is diced up tenderloin that we use at our place. We clean our own tenderloin. Thank you, chef. And then we hit this, sorry about that, we're gonna go back to this. And this just gets a dab, and I do mean a dab, of the Espresso Reaper, and that's all you need for this. This will definitely send you home crying. The other one we're doing is the 6 alarm chili. This 6 alarm chili I'm really proud of. We take our scrap meat that we clean our tenderloins with, we chop it up real fine. We have our own smoked meats that we use next door that we do a brisket with. We chop up the scrap and put it inside of here. I don't like to call it scrap, it's just the burnt ends. And then we mix it all together in slow and low for about 14 hours. And this is what you get, real deep red chili, just like that. And let it set. There's espresso in this as well, and 25 different herbs and spices. You're gonna taste the complexity of this. It's got 6 different types of roasted chilies. It also has chocolate inside of this, cinnamon inside of this. So it's gonna be a little bit of different flavor than what you're used to on your regular chili. This is gonna taste like a mole chili. So with that being said, nice and hearty, nice and beef. It's not too runny, as you can well see. We do the same thing. Tell you what. Let's just put this bad boy in first, because that's going to hurt somebody. A little bit of the Carolina Reaper espresso sauce. Just a little dab of the chili oil. Sour cream, because this cools it down. Micro cilantro. You can use regular cilantro, but you like to use the micro because it's a little bit sweeter and it's a little bit better. Let me clean that bowl up. Now, you can see the flavor in that. Look how that fat rises from the cheek. Look how pretty and red that is, and that is a real Texas red chili. How's that for you guys? You guys want to try this? Are you sure? All right, we got it coming out. So time for the goods. You guys got any questions at all? Anybody?
Chef Barry back at our sound booth said, what kind of beans did you put in that chili?
No beans.
I'm kidding.
No beans.
We know better than that. We're in Texas.
No beans in Texas chili. But if you want, you can put chili. It's up to you.
Thank you. Any questions for Chef Cordova? That's some great stuff. That's going to be, when we're getting the sampling station ready. Chef, anything else about your background, culinary training?
Well, I started in Bremerhaven, Germany. Started as with the Marriott Corporation. Marriott bought out my contract and sent me to school, and I started with Marriott International Hotels, opening up hotels from around the world. Then I went to Ritz-Carlton, which is another division of Marriott, and started opening hotels with them stateside. And then I was with them for almost 12 and a half years, and then I moved on to some other expeditions as traveling around opening up fishing lodges and hunting lodges in Alaska, and then I was went over to Paris, and I was over in a few other areas doing some of the wild game over there. So basically been traveling around the United States about all my life and all over Europe all my life. My father was a colonel. My mother was a Marine nurse, so that's how I got to have the culture behind this. And my father wasn't too happy about me doing this. He wasn't very happy at all. So, but it's something I had passion for, something I love to do. I enjoy doing this. I love making people happy. And so this is how long I've been doing this for. I'm celebrating 45 years. I turned 64 today. Yay!
Happy birthday.
So it's my birthday, so it's the best way to roll, okay? So it's a pleasure having you guys and serving you. I hope you guys enjoy our goods next over. If there's anything else I can do, I'll let you know.
Chef, I'm going to tell you, that's living the dream. If I can tell you, just for me and probably for everybody out here, being able to travel the world, make people happy, and to have those experiences, that culinary roller coaster that you've been on from Europe to Alaska, all the way through the United States. Congratulations. We're lucky to have you here in Fort Worth and very lucky to have you here at ZestFest. How about a big hand one more time for Chef Geno Cordova? Chef, thank you so much. We
nice
can't
to have
wait
you all.
to
Thanks
sample everything. They're getting it ready right now over at the sampling table. I assume if we want to get your wares after ZestFest, we just got to go rent a suite or a loge over at Dickey's, right?
Most definitely. You have to get it rented and see what we do.
Fantastic. Chef Geno Cordova, everybody. Sampling coming up. There they go right now. We're ready to roll. Thank you, Chef.